Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Oh my gosh, I am so glad to be here for another episode of Two Basic Housewives with just Court today. If you were here for our last episode, you know that Kai has started a new job, and so her first day is tomorrow. So told her to take some time, just kind of relax, get prepared to start a new job, because as we know, starting new jobs they're very stressful. So I just wanted to give her that, time to just kind of relax, be with her family, because those first couple weeks can be really kind of tough, can be long days and stressful days. So it's just gonna be me. Again today. I do have a furry co-host, but he seems to have scampered off. So let me see if I can get him. Come here. Come here. Well, he'll eventually come over. Again, this is Two Basic Housewives. You can find us on social media. I am just stumbling over my words today, guys. If you aren't following us on Instagram, find us on Instagram at Two Basic Housewives. If you like what you hear or see, depending on where you are listening or watching, hit that subscribe or follow button, and you'll be notified when Kai and I post a new episode. Typically, they are every other Monday. Here's my furry co-host, Odin. But yeah, you can find us every other Monday. Is typically when we do try to post, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to bring you guys more episodes. So let's just get into today, now that I've kind of fumbled over my words for the first little bit. As you guys know, Kai and I are huge fans of skinny syrups or skinny mixes, and so each episode we have a drink that we've made for the episode. Even though Kai's not here, in the last one I did say I probably should have asked her, so I did actually ask her before I got on what she made today, and she said that she made her pretty typical basic pistachio coffee. It is it's one of her favorite ones. I've always been nervous to try pistachio flavor, but she talks about this a lot, and so it's got me wanting to try it. So one of these days I definitely will. And this is another reason why Kai and I do wish that we lived closer together, because we would probably split up the flavors that we get, so that way we can each try them and see. It's like a try before you buy kind of thing. But she also, because Kai is my girl and she is super extra, she sent what she had yesterday and Friday as well. This is why I love her. Yesterday she had a gingerbread oat milk latte, and gingerbread is one of the holiday flavors from Skinny Syrups, and I'm not a huge gingerbread fan, but it sounds so good, and so I think I'm just gonna have to end up getting it too. And then Friday she had a white chocolate mocha with a hint of pumpkin. That's one of her favorite fall flavors. I remember she was telling me one time that she didn't have time to make coffee in the morning, and so her husband did, and that was what he made, and she was like, it was so good. So usually I only have water because I've already had coffee, but I haven't had enough caffeine, and I am recording a little bit later than I usually do, so I've got water and coffee today. My water is, as always, it is my sour blue raspberry. I love that syrup. It is so good. But I mixed it with blackberry lemon carbonated water. It's from Walmart. If you guys haven't tried it, you should totally try it. It's like a blue raspberry Sprite that I got now. Super, super delicious. And then my coffee. Okay, y'all. So I'm on a cherry kick. Jeremy and I went to we went up north last weekend for just a little getaway. Our 1 year anniversary was on Tuesday. I really just needed to get out of the city. Like I wanted to go where it was cooler. I was really hoping for the fall trees, but up north they're already kind of gone and they haven't really gotten to us quite yet. So like, I don't know. I missed it, I think, by like 2 weeks. But either way, it was nice to be up north and to just kind of get away from everything. But one of the things that Michigan is known for is their cherries, especially if you're up north in the Traverse City area. And that is where we stayed one of the nights. And the hotel that I was at had a Traverse City cherry coffee, and it was amazing. It was so good. And I could have bought, I think it was like a 2-ounce bag, and I didn't. And I really regret my choices. However, Meijer, which is, if you're not from Michigan or really part of the Midwest and you don't know what Meijer is a little bit more upscale, if you will, from Walmart. And if you've got like the super Targets, it goes Walmart, Meijer, Target in order of like from cheapest to most expensive. So that kind of like helps describe it. But they have a Fredericks of Meijer brand and they have a Traverse City cherry. And I made a chocolate covered cherry coffee and it is taking me back to being up north. But I really wish I was up north still. But I use the chocolate mocha syrup in with the cream. I don't think I'm not making the foam right. I don't know how to do it, but whatever. It is what it is, right, guys? But I mixed it with my creamer and then I dumped it in. And it was so delicious. And I feel like Skinny Syrups has a cherry syrup and I really kind of want to get it because I would mix the chocolate and the cherry in the cream and make it even more like chocolate covered cherries. I'm also on a housewife kick, if you will, because if you guys know me, like that's one of the reasons why like Kai and I joke around about the name of our podcast is because we really aren't housewives, but every once in a while we kind of get into that mode, and I'm definitely in that mode today. The reason I'm recording so late is because I got up and I meal prepped breakfast for myself to take to work because I definitely do not get up early enough to do that, and I'm not usually really hungry when I first wake up anyway. So I need stuff to take to work, and instead of taking just like, you know, your typical frozen dinners or frozen breakfasts, I decided to make some. Granted, I added probably about 300 calories to what I usually eat in the morning, but probably less preservatives. Who knows? But I did that, and then I got dinner in the crock pot, and I'm just like, who am I today? Who am I? But I will get, I didn't do anything with the breakfast because I kind of wanted to make sure I liked it and it was going to turn out good. And it did. It was basically a breakfast casserole that I make for Christmas every year. And I just am slapping it on some English muffins or in a tortilla. So I'll share the recipe and stuff like that with you guys. Actually, probably closer to Christmas when I'm making the actual like casserole. But let's get into today's episode. I feel like I've probably rambled enough for you guys, right? It is the middle of November. I'm still in a fall mood because, as you guys know, fall is my favorite season. Like, if it's fall, if it's Halloween, I'm on it. I love it. I love the pumpkin. I love the colors. I love the scents. I love the weather. I love everything about fall. So I am like your perpetual fall girl. But we are getting into winter, right? So we kind of have to transition our fall makeup into winter makeup, but without maybe, you know, buying more product. Because I mean, I'm sure if you're like me, you would love to just go out and buy like all the new stuff, because that's me. Like, if like every season I'm like, oh, new shit, let me go buy this, let me go buy that. And it's like, no, because I have these same colors or I have something really, really similar, and I don't need to constantly go out and buy something, even though it's like, but I just want to. I want to. So I'm going to talk about how to take like the colors that you have for fall and probably colors that you already have, you know, in your makeup stash from summer, spring, stuff like that, and to kind of like how to mix them together and come out with like some more wintry type looks. I'm still struggling to find holiday looks, winter looks that might be popping up. I'm still pretty obsessed with some of the palettes. I really am excited about the fact that like the holiday colors that I've seen so far in these palettes are quite pink, and they're like a berry pink or a fuchsia, and I love it because I tend to like pinks more than purples, or at least feel that I can wear pinks more than purples. So I'm just really excited to see those. And then, yeah, actually, it's just that seems to be kind of like the big color, like the fuchsia-y berries and even rose just a little bit, like I mentioned in the last episode. Because I know like brighter, bolder colors can be kind of intimidating and scary for some people, and rose is a really, really great option to go for if those colors are a little like too much, too crazy for you. So what I tend to see a lot in like winter colors, and I'm sure many of you have seen it too, is that we tend to go from a warm palette in fall to a cool palette in the winter. So it's the cooler undertones, not so much of the like warm toasty browns and oranges. We've got like icy colors, metallic colors. We're looking at, you know, pinks, blues, purples, silvers, even gold, especially around the holidays. I feel like silver and gold are really popular options. And yes, gold is still kind of like a warmer color and can be fall. It's definitely like the undertone or the tone of the gold. If it is a very warm yellow, then it might feel more fall. But I just kind of feel like it's a metallic, so it's kind of one of those year-round kind of colors. Because like the way like I think about it is typically in winter it's snowy, it's light and bright, and that's like why metallics tend to be really, really popular. Neutrals always are gonna be a good option, but like with it being winter, I don't know about you, but that tends to be when I definitely go bold. I'm wearing darker browns. I'm wearing bolder lip colors. I mean, yes, fall, I feel like a lot of people will wear like a bold lip color as well, because like, you know, like wines and burgundies and stuff like that. But I feel like wintertime is, you know, another time where we're really wearing those like deep, bold, rich colors. And then, you know, per the usual, red lips. I mean, red lips are good year round, but winter, I almost feel, because it's up there with like, you know, like the bolder lip colors, that more people are doing it, and because of the holidays. But there's so many tones of red too that like it really depends on your skin tone. It depends on, you know, what you're wearing, because like you could do like, you know, you're like again like your burgundies or like your brick reds in the fall, and then transition to like just bright, really pretty reds. There's I feel like Synogen sold out of it. It was called Candy Cane, and I was obsessed with it, and I didn't get it. And I don't think I can anymore. But it was just like, it was such a good bright red that just felt like it was pretty neutral. But yeah. So, I'm trying to think of how, like what I want to, oh yeah, don't forget about grays. Grays are also kind of like a good, color to like transition with, especially like if doing like a black smoky eye is just a little too intimidating, then you can do a gray. You can, even if you're just doing like it kind of like soft, you could put that on your at your brow bone and maybe a little bit into the crease if you've got slightly hooded eyes like I do, definitely on the brow bone. And it's going to add that drama to it without being so intimidating, because I mean, even me as a makeup artist, black shadow still scares the crap out of me. It really does. It's very scary. Trying to think. So I grabbed a couple colors, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll kind of see what I'm doing. But like how I mentioned, metallics and like icy, like those icy colors are a really good option to just kind of beef up or winterize, I guess. Yeah, winterize. That's a good one. Winterize your color or your makeup. I mean, it's fun, and it's not your typical, or like you're, depending on how old you are, either your makeup or your mom's like 80s makeup, because yes, metallic was huge, and it was a lot. Like I grew up in the 80s, so I mean, I can say that. There was just definitely a lot going on with makeup back then. I mean, but if you think about it, there was so much expression and just like so much of, we're here, this is, you know, what we're wearing, this is what we like, this is how it's gonna be. And I loved it. Like, I was definitely here for it. That was actually when I started to really love makeup. I was also in beauty pageants, and I was a model, so I definitely did a lot with makeup. Back then, though, you know, you didn't have like your makeup artist, and it was not like Toddlers and Tiaras. Like, that show, that I feel like gave beauty pageants a bad name, like a super bad rap, but whatever, it is what it is. So like but yeah, that's when like my love for makeup really started to like kick in, because it was just fun, and my mom made it fun. My mom was my makeup artist and my hairstylist. She's a lot of like where I got my skill from. She never went to school for cosmetology, but that woman could rock out some hair. My grandma, not biological grandma, but a friend of the family, so she was my grandma. She had a wig that my mom always styled, and like I said, like, she would cut it, she would style it with no training. She just knew what she was doing. My mom cut my hair a lot when I was little. She even styled it for my senior prom. So definitely my mom knew what she was doing. Yeah, so if you're watching, if you're not, you should head over to YouTube. So I threw on some metallic. Pink Opal Shimmer from Synagence is a light pink that I swear just has like the, on me, because I'm pale, it's actually just it's a really pretty, but it is definitely a metallic light pink on me. And with like your browns, as you're transitioning into winter, colors like bronze or like a taupe are going to be really good. Like I really do like bronze kind of year round, honestly, but it is good for winter because it's a cooler tone. And bronze is also really good for green eyes. So if you've got green eyes, a bronzed color is going to be like really good for them, because it's like the undertone to it is just, I don't even know how to describe it. And it does, honestly, it does depend on the brand and the color and stuff like that as to just what it, like, just what the undertone's gonna be. But typically it's gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of like, it's kind of got a little bit of a gold typically to it, which again gold is great for green eyes. And sometimes I almost want to say that it's because it's such a cool tone brown, it just kind of almost has like a green undertone to it. I don't know, like I feel like bronze is almost like super hard to describe the undertone of it, but it's just a good one. It's a good color to have in your kit, especially if you have green eyes. But it is good year round, but it is also just kind of a nice color to have when it comes to wintertime because, like I said, it's that cooler toned. And bronze is just, it's also really pretty if it is like a little bit darker too. I do quite enjoy it. It is one of my favorite colors to just kind of have and use for all eye tones. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can see that my lip color is kind of like a purpley brown. If you are just listening on Spotify, the color is called Sheer Berry. It is a darker, it's not dark, but it's a darker pink purple with a brown undertone. So it is very much a fall color. It can be, my mom wears this year round. It's actually her favorite color because she does love the purple tones. But what I like about this is I can add gloss to it that's a different color or different tone, and it's going to change up what I'm wearing. And since, you know, we've talked about how like icy tones, metallic tones, I'm always here for the duochromes. If you didn't know that already, I love duochromes. There's a color, a gloss that Synogens has that's called Holographic, and it's a purpley bluish green into kind of like a gold. It's really hard to explain, but it's pretty fun. I used this color in a winter look that I created last year, and it's so fun. To me, this color literally screams winter because it's got the purple tone, it's got the bluish green tone, and it's got the soft gold tone, and it's so fun. I feel like, hold on, let me see if this is even something that like you guys could still get, because like if you like fun colors that aren't like super crazy, super like in your face, that is most definitely like wearable, this color would be it. I know they've got the lip scents, but I'm fingers crossed. Oh, they did sell out. Synogens. You guys, you need holographic back. It's just so fun. And I was thinking too, when I was talking about golds and silvers, Queen Cosmetics has, you guys, like oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. There's a silver glitter. And I mean, if you guys know their product, when I say glitter, I don't mean just like a little bit of glitter. They've got a silver one that they came out with and a gold, and it's a different tone gold than I think like two other products that they have, lip colors or lip gloss colors, I should say. Holy crap, guys, they are so beautiful. They're so good. Perfect for the winter, perfect for holidays. Like if you want to like, you know, beef up that that holiday look. I mean, Synogens has Diamond Kiss Gloss, but I'm telling you, the silver that Queen Cosmetics has, I haven't seen anything else like that. So if you're looking for like a sparkly gloss, check them out, guys. It's gonna, I feel like it's gonna take your winter and holiday look and elevate it for sure. Let me see, what else can I just want to make sure like I'm hitting everything. I also want to try this lip with a gold that, I mean, Cinna just doesn't have it anymore, but I want to see just how well this looks with a gold. Because then, you know, Queen Cosmetics might be getting some of that. Yeah. Dazzling Dune. Would have been a good one. I'm actually not gonna lie, I feel like Dazzling Dune is really similar to the gold that they have. So here's my winter look. Actually, it could even be a holiday look. How fun. So I guess just to recap, I kind of feel bad, guys. I know like this one was kind of all over the place, and I feel like I'm usually a little bit more prepared, but I really wasn't. I'm so sorry, guys. So look, when you're looking to transition your fall to winter look, you don't have to be like me, go out and buy a bunch of new products, because let's face it, we don't need to. Look for like your icy tones, your metallic tones, your cool tones. Think of like when you're outside and like the colors that you're seeing outside. So, you know, those light blues, those whites, those silvers, but also like, because everything is so either like gray and white, when you wear like a bold lip or even bold makeup in general, like the contrast. So like, don't be afraid of bolds. Like purple is a good color to go with right now, and I feel like it transitions really well from fall till winter. But like a bold purple lip, or like a fun accent with purple. And we all know I like to do that. If you've been on my personal Instagram, I've used purple a lot. I'm a huge fan. Your grays, like I said, blues, silvers, pinks, things like that. Those are really great colors to look for when you are transitioning from your fall to winter. Bold lips, metallics, neutrals are always good year round, but think more of a cooler undertone, not so warm, not so like orangey to the color, and go darker. Just don't be afraid. It's just makeup. Just go darker. Even if it's just at the outer corner, because it's like, oh my gosh, I can't do a full dark eye. Find your darker brown and just run with it. And again, also like, you know, a bronzed color, really, really great. And I feel like that might be all the advice I can give you today. If you ever want any recommendations on colors, drop them in the comments. I am here for you. That is one of my favorite things to do. I love creating looks. It's just something so fun. Actually, today I created a look based on a s'more. Yeah, a s'more. So the graham cracker, the marshmallow, the chocolate, and the fire. So it is a huge passion of mine. So always feel free to ask. Again, you can find us on Instagram at 2 Basic Housewives. We are also on Facebook, but I don't know, I think I'll put it, I forget about Facebook. I'll be honest, guys, I forget about it. So I do kind of forget to post on there. And if you like what you heard today, or watched today, hit that subscribe or follow button. We are here for you every other Monday. hopefully soon. It might be maybe 3 Mondays a month. But yeah, and our next episode is going to be a holiday makeup episode, and our friend Mikkel is going to be with us, so I'm really excited about that. We're going to be talking about holiday looks that we're seeing, some of our favorite holiday looks that we've done in the past that we really liked, because Mikkel and I last year did oh gosh, how many did we do? I feel like we did somewhere around 10 holiday looks, and it was just so fun. It was a lot of fun to see like her version as like compared to my version. Like I know one of the looks was a gingerbread man, and she is like the queen of everyday looks, and oh gosh, I loved her looks, because then I'd be looking at mine, I'm like, I don't know how wearable that is. So we're going to talk about favorite looks that we've done in the past. Just like I said, the looks that we're seeing coming out for this holiday season, and what our top picks are. And as a special treat, if you do watch this on YouTube, we are actually going to put on our favorite holiday look. So come hang out with us. What is that date? December 2nd. I cannot believe that December is going to be here in freaking 2 weeks. Does anybody know where this year went? Because I literally don't know what happened to this year. But yeah, come hang out with us again on December 2nd as we talk about all the fun holiday looks that are out there, our favorites, and just hang out and girl talk. Hope you guys have a great week coming up, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.